Roll up, another day at the circus. It started well for Rishi Sunak, fresh from seeing off the Rwanda Bill renegades by abstaining from the vote. Mark Don Francois Leone, the boss of the five families, showed his hand. They are rebels without a cause. But then this morning, Sunak was brought back down to earth. A new YouGov poll released earlier on has the Prime Minister at his lowest popularity rating ever, finding himself at a lowly minus 49%. That is less popular than Novichok at a children's birthday party. A whopping 70% say they have an unfavourable opinion of him. And if that wasn't bad enough, Sunak's worst nightmare has come rolling back into town. Nigel Farage. And it turns out that the Tories love him. The public have got jungle fever. Nigel has net approval ratings of plus 18 among Conservative 2019 voters. Sunak is down at minus 3. Minus 3. Essentially, more people would rather pass a kidney stone than have him as their leader. So, is it any surprise that at PMQs earlier, he lost his rag a little bit with Keir Starmer across the dispatch box?
11-year-old Liam Walker, homeless this Christmas. He wrote a letter to Santa saying, "Please, can I have a forever home? I don't want any new toys. I just want all my old toys out of storage. I just want us to be happy again."
Mr. Speaker, if you really cared about building homes... No. If he really cared about building homes, when there was an opportunity in this House, Mr. Speaker, in this House, to back our plans to reform defective EU laws, to unlock 100,000 new homes, Mr. Speaker, what did he do? What did he do? He went in front of the cameras and said one thing and came in here and blocked it. Typical shameless opportunity.
I actually think it's quite nice to see him a bit pumped up, to be honest with you, and I don't really like questions like that from Keir Starmer, but Rishi's right about one thing there. Starmer is a shameless opportunist. This Thatcher-loving Labour leader is strolling into Downing Street without a single political principle, nor a decent gag.
Mr. Speaker, Christmas is a time of peace on earth and goodwill to all. Has anyone told the Tory party?
Grief. Because here is actually what we know about Labour and Starmer. He has no plan of his own, as far as I can tell, to stop the boats, apart from taking an added 100,000 migrants or so from his mates at the EU. He's hamstrung by the unions and at odds with his Palestine-supporting MPs. 10 of Starmer's front bench walked away over the issue. That is not a party ready for government. Plus, everything that Labour does have control of seems to go belly up. Nottingham City Council, bankrupt. Birmingham City Council, bankrupt. And what a legacy Mark Drakeford is leaving behind after he announced his resignation as Wales First Minister today. A health service in tatters, NHS waiting times at a record high and a draconian anti-motorist 20-mile-per-hour speed limit. His crowning glory was getting turfed out of a mosque alongside Keir Starmer. The only thing that kept Sunak in office last night was the threat of his MPs voting against him, because then they would have voted for a Labour government. So tonight, I am asking, and I think this is relevant given what we saw last night with that farce with the Rwanda Bill, how much worse do you think a Labour government would be?